Welcome to the channel with your friend Blessed Row. Southern cooking is the best, that's one thing we all know. Most comforting meals that everyone will love. Join Blessed Row, her cooking comes from the good heart. Recipes so good, you just might get hooked. Join now, Blessed Row Cooks.
Welcome to Blessed Row Cooks. Today we are going to be making this delicious Gumbo-laya. This Gumbo-laya is rich, hearty, and delicious. Gumbo-laya is a mashup of gumbo and jambalaya. Sit back and enjoy the video for this delicious Gumbo-laya. To go with our Gumbo-laya today, I'm going to be making some garlic rice, and I'm going to be using this Jasmine rice to make my garlic rice. Stay tuned. I'm going to go ahead and make my rice, and first I'm starting out with 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and I'm going to heat it up in this pot. And after I heat this olive oil up, I'm going to go ahead and smash 2 big garlic cloves, and I'm going to put them into the oil and let the garlic cloves start infusing the olive oil. Now that the garlic has started getting a little color on it, I'm going to go ahead and add in my 2 cups of rice. After I continue toasting my rice for about a minute and a half, I'm going to go ahead and add in some salt and black pepper. Now that my rice has started getting toasty, I'm going to go ahead and add in 3 cups of water. Because I'm making garlic rice, I needed to add in a tablespoon of garlic powder. Now I'm going to get started with everything else. These are the ingredients that I'm going to be using for my Gumbo-laya. I have some celery sticks. In the back, I have some cilantro and some bay leaves. I also have some chicken andouille sausages, some garlic cloves, some okra. I have some chicken breast tenderloins that I'm going to be dicing up. I have some fresh shrimp that has been peeled and deveined. I have some chicken broth, some sweet smoky Joe's Creole kick. I have some sea salt, and I have some freshly ground black pepper. I'm going to be using a yellow onion today, a green bell pepper. In the back, I have me a large can of diced tomatoes. I also have some cayenne pepper, and I have some olive oil. I'm also going to be using some tomato paste and some garlic powder. All of the ingredients that I'm using today will be listed down below, so be sure to check it out if you didn't catch everything. Today's video was inspired by smoking and grilling with AB. Now I'm going to go ahead and get my ingredients prepped, and I'm going to start by dicing up this celery. I finished dicing my celery. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut up my sausages and my chicken. Here's my sausages and my chicken that I cut up. And I also have my onions and my bell peppers prepped for me to cut them. But right now I'm going to go ahead and put my sausages on. I'm going to be making my Gumbo-laya in my Dutch oven. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to put my olive oil in, and I'm going to let the olive oil get hot. And once the olive oil gets hot, I'm going to go ahead and add in my andouille sausages so that they can go ahead and start cooking and getting some delicious, robust flavor build on them. Welcome to the channel with your friend Blessed Row. Today I'm going to be using my onion chopper to cut my onion and my bell pepper. As you can see, this chopper cuts them really small and quick. Now that my sausages are ready, I'm going to go ahead and take them out, and I'm going to put my chicken in this same oil so that it can cook. I'm going to season my chicken with some salt, some pepper, and some garlic powder. While the chicken is cooking, I'm going to go ahead and finish prepping my vegetables. Now that I let my chicken finish cooking, I'm going to go ahead and take the chicken out so that I can put my onions in and I can let them go ahead and start cooking. Make sure that you get a good color on the outside of your chicken. If it's not cooked all the way through, that's fine because it can finish cooking while the dish is simmering. All of these wonderful flavors are building up in this pot. We got our flavor from the garlic, the andouille sausage, the seasoned chicken, and now the onions. So we're getting ready to go ahead and add in our celery and our bell pepper to continue to build this delicious flavor. I went ahead and minced 3 cloves of garlic and I added those in. I also went ahead and added in my black pepper and my sea salt. I added in my Creole kick. After I added all this stuff in, I added in 2 heaping tablespoons of the tomato paste. I mixed all of this together and let it cook together. After these flavors came together for about 1.5 minutes, then I went ahead and added in my diced tomatoes. I'm adding in the entire can of the diced tomatoes undrained. I'm putting everything in. Look at those beautiful, vibrant colors. Don't it look so good, y'all? And just imagine how good it smells. Now I'm going to go ahead and add in my 2 cups of chicken broth. Then I'm going to mix that up a little bit. And after I mix that in, I'm going to go ahead and add back in my sausage and my chicken. That's why I was telling y'all earlier that you didn't have to cook the chicken all the way through. You just want to get a good sear on the outside and get the flavors all on the outside of it. Because now after we put it back in, I'm going to put the lid on and we're going to let this simmer for another 20 minutes. But before I put my lid on, I'm going to put in my bay leaves and my okra. Now, I did use the boneless, skinless chicken breast today. You can also use boneless, skinless chicken thighs if that's the piece of chicken that you prefer to use. Welcome to the channel with your friend Bless Row. This is how my Gumbo-laya looks after it has been simmering for 20 minutes. Now I'm going to go ahead and add in my raw shrimp. I'm going to mix the shrimp in. I'm going to cut my heat off and put my lid on, and I'm going to let the residual heat cook the shrimp. Southern cooking is the best, that's one thing we all know. Okay, y'all, it's ready. Doesn't it look delicious? Okay, so everything is done. It's ready. It's smelling good. It's looking good. So I'm getting ready to go ahead and plate this up and give it a taste. I'll be right back. This is my garlic rice. Look how pretty I got it sitting up there on this plate. Now I'm going to put my Gumbo-laya over it. The garlic rice was really good, y'all. I enjoyed it. My husband enjoyed it. And so I'm putting this Gumbo-laya on top of the garlic rice. And I'm going to make it look pretty. You can put you some cilantro on it or some parsley, some fresh parsley, or some dry parsley, or you can leave it off altogether. So I'm using some greenery today because it looks pretty and it's gonna look really good on my thumbnail. Stay tuned for the review. Don't leave yet. But before we get to the end of this video, I do want to thank each and every one of you for joining me today. I really appreciate you. And if you have enjoyed this video and would like to see more videos from Blessed Row, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel and also give me a thumbs up while you're over there. This was my husband's first time trying Gumbo-laya, and my husband is going to describe how he feels about the Gumbo-laya.
Jambalaya is like a cross between gumbo and a stew. It tastes good. In South Carolina, we do what we call catfish stew. We got tomato base and onions and all kinds of stuff added to it. And the Gumbo-laya is something close to it. Got the shrimp and got the bell peppers and the onions and all those things in it. But it's great. You need to try it. You know, I really enjoyed it.
I want to give another special shout out to Smoking and Grilling with AB. Thank you for sharing this delicious recipe with us. Guys, if you have not checked out Smoking and Grilling with AB, please go check him out. Join us the next time on Blessed Real Cooks. Have a blessed and beautiful day, and remember to always put God first in everything that you do.
Turn on your TV screen. Turn on your phone. Turn on your laptop. We watching Blessed Roll Show. Cook is what she like to do. Stay here if you like it too. Turn up your cell phone. We watching Blessed Roll Show. Hey, what you watching?